All right, guys. So I'm gonna go over some of the questions. They'll be done in separate videos, but again, the reason I'm doing this is again so you can first hear the explanation with the answer, and you can see how to use this website a little more. So when you open it up, this is what it looks like. Up top, it tells you how many questions there are. So we have 16 in this, and then as you scroll through, you see the questions. All right. And you notice on one side is the worksheet, and another is literally like the smaller diagram. So you're actually able to write on this. How you're going to do that is, where it says show work, you're going to literally click that, and you're actually able to write on this. Now, if you started to write, it would be kind of tiny, right? So we're going to zoom in. So I click the zoom in button, and then I just click zoom in. So now I can edit on this. So I'll go back to my pen, my scribble tool, so I can actually write. And again, you can change colors if you want to. So I'm going to feel like some orange right now. So here we go. So Stephen drew line segments A, B, C, D, E, F, G, B, F, and C, F, as shown in the diagram below. Scaling triangle BFC is formed. Which statement will allow Steve to prove that these two lines are parallel? Okay. Now, if you also need to move it, boom, there we go. I gotta prove these two lines are parallel. So parallel lines, I'm thinking about alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, corresponding angles. I'm trying to find one of those pairs. I'm going to start by looking at number 4. So I'm going to go CBF. So that's this angle. And GFC. So I'm going to ask myself, are these alternate interior, alternate exterior, or corresponding angles? No, they're neither of those. So it cannot be number 4. So that one's gone. Now I'm going to go to 1. CFG and FCB. Oh, look at that. Those are alternate interior angles. So since they are alternate interior angles, that makes those lines parallel. So I have my answer. Now, yes, since it's multiple choice, I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to click the 1. And then what I do next to get to my next question, I hit the check mark that showed up, and it submits it. Now, as you notice, I have a filled in circle here. That just means I answered this question. It doesn't tell me if it's right or wrong yet, because like the midterm, you won't know if it's right or wrong until I'm done with it. Okay. Number 2, let's go to show work. I gotta zoom in again. I'm going to draw a little picture of what I could be looking at here. So I have segment CD. Here's CD. Is the perpendicular bisector of AB. So I'm going to make that down here. So it's AB. Perpendicular bisector means I have a right angle, and these two segments are congruent. So I'm going to run through these. First one is, which pair of segments does not have to be congruent? So does AD and BD have to be congruent? So that's right here, AD, BD. Well, that's true. Those have to be congruent. What about AC and BC? Well, that's just like the last one. Those have to be. AE and BE. Well, wait a second. Where's E? Oh, that's where they intersect. And that's what I already have marked. So my correct answer is number 4. DE and CE. Does it look like this one and this one are congruent? No, it doesn't even look like they're the same measure. So that is my answer, number 4. Again, I click 4, hit the check mark, and I'm good. Now notice there's one more question here, so I have to make sure I'm scrolling down on this part. And here we go on my last one. This is not a multiple choice question. So of course it's going to look a little different when I type my answer in. I'll zoom out a tad more. So you're actually able to write, I believe, oops. Yeah, you're able to write up there too. So you don't have to write in the exact space. And again, I'm trying to figure this out too. A lot of other teachers like to use this. So I have in this diagram below triangle ABC, AB and AC is congruent. Those two segments are congruent. Angle A is 3x, B is x plus 20. I have to find x. Well, I know in a triangle that all angles add up to 180. So I could do 3x plus x plus 20 plus, oh, what's my other angle? Well, I notice that across, I have some congruent segments. So across from those congruent segments are congruent angles. So this angle is also x plus 20. So I can put another x plus 20 here. This is going to equal 180. All right, I go through and combine like terms. I have 5x plus 40 equals 180. So I get 5x is 140. And I get x is 28. So now, how do I do this? Well, I go to this box, and I just type in my answer, which is 28. Good. If I need to use any special symbols, I can click this little button, but I don't need anything. I just need 28. And again, I hit the check to submit it, and my work is there. Look, you can even see your work, and I have the first part done. All right. So I'm going to stop this, and you'll see more in our next